Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boston 24. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good on this side as always. God is great, God is good, and I definitely can't complain. So let's get right into it, man. I was only wrong about one thing, and I'm gonna give you the reason for that, why that didn't happen. But I said that Benavidez was gonna stop Morrell between 8 and 12. I don't even know if I posted a video on that saying that, but I know I've been saying that to my people that I thought he was going to get him between 8 and 12. But it's always good to listen to other people because if they know what they're talking about, it's going to coincide with what you saw. So Jeff Mayweather, who I agree with almost 100% of the time when he interviews and he talks about fights and fighters, I disagree with him very, very little because he knows what he's talking about. He's very knowledgeable about boxing. And he said Benavidez was doing a lot of punching and Morrell was doing a lot of moving. So that's your answer right there why he didn't get the knockout. Pardon me. Why he didn't get that stoppage. He could have got it. But Morrell was doing a lot of moving because when he was getting hit with them body shots and them head shots, yeah, he was moving. And I just saw a slow motion video of the so-called knockdown. I know it looked a little suspect to me. It looked like Benavidez threw off and then he slipped. And sure enough, that's what it was. Morrell never connected to his head or face or anything like that. If anything, he hit him on the end part of his arm, his shoulder, going towards his back. That's where he kind of hit him. He never hit him in the face or the head or anything like that. So that wasn't a knockdown. But it's okay because people, the haters who wanted Morrell to win, who just hate on Benavidez, they just wanted something to say that he knocked him down. See, he could have knocked him out. He could have stopped him. Nah, he got beat the whole fight. If you gave Morrell one round, you were being courteous, I'm going to say. You were being very courteous because he definitely didn't win 2 and 3 rounds, okay? Benavidez won the whole fight. He beat him to the punch. He outboxed him. He jabbed him. He threw uppercuts. He threw right hands. He could have threw a little more overhand, but that's okay. But he threw the jab. He threw the uppercut. The uppercut was nice. He caught him inside. He even fought him off of the ropes. Benavidez even came off of the ropes swinging. He even slipped off of the ropes when Morrell was coming forward and slipped to the right or slipped to the left and moved on Morrell because Morrell thought he trapped him. And then the time that he did just lay on the ropes and stay there, he blocked a lot of Morrell's punches, man. Beautiful performance, impeccable performance by David the Monster, the Mexican Monster, who I always say again was given that name by Mike Tyson, right? Don't hate on him. He was given that name by Mike Tyson. He didn't ask for it, but he fights the best. David Benavidez is the face of boxing. Canelo is the face of boxing. Tank is the face of boxing. Shakur, Boots, right? But David Benavidez right now has fought the best and toughest fighters. So he is the actual face of boxing. It's him and Canelo. It ain't Tank. I'm sorry. Tank is not fighting the best. He's fighting who's there, but he's not fighting the best. But when you look at his resume, and I don't want to get too far into that, I got a problem with Rolly Romero. We know he's a bum. I got a problem with Leo Santa Cruz, who came from 118 to jump up to 130, 126 to 130 to fight Tank. Should have never happened. Okay? Benavidez is fighting the best. Just look at his resume. He's fighting the big guys. He's fighting the punches. He's fighting the Cuban styles. He's fighting whatever. Whatever you bring at him, he knows how to win. Why? Because he knows how to, as I said yesterday before the fight, he knows how to punch. He knows where to punch. He knows how to place his punches. That's what Benavidez is. He ain't just power. He ain't just rah-rah. No, he's smart. He watches you. He's patient. Like he said in the post-fight press conference, I got the experience now. I know how to not come out on fire in the first round. Pace myself. Go round by round and let it come. Again, he could have got the stoppage, but Morrell was doing a lot of moving because when he was feeling them shots, he had to move. I don't think he hurt Benavidez at any time. The only time he probably really buzzed Benavidez is when he hit him after the bell in that 11th round and the ref called it. Okay? And he's got a point taken away. That was a hard shot. That's probably the only time he buzzed Benavidez with that. But again, he got beat the whole fight. I gave Benavidez 10, 11 rounds in that fight. He beat him in the fight. He beat him at whatever Morrell was trying to do. He's not a great Cuban boxer. Just because he comes from that background, that style, that country, doesn't make him great. Erislandy Lara is the great Cuban boxer, probably the greatest. Rigon Diaz was a great Cuban boxer, but Lara is bar none. David Morrell is good. I think him and Caleb Plant would be a good fight. I think that would be a great fight, but Benavidez is in a class by himself. I saw Eddie Reynoso at the fight, ringside. What was he doing? Was he scouting for Canelo? You know, I like Canelo, and I actually think Canelo can beat Benavidez, but unless he fights him, it looks like he's running. It looks like he's afraid. So that's on him. He got to make a decision. But I think he can actually beat Benavidez. But styles make fights. I think Benavidez can beat Bivol, and I think Benavidez can beat Beterbiev. That's what I feel. Okay? And he don't have to knock all these guys out. He will knock some of them out. But he don't have to knock them all out. He got 24 knockouts in 30 fights, man. That's great. Everybody doesn't get knocked out. Look at Fierro last night that fought Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz was landing crazy shots on him. He didn't get knocked out. You're not going to knock everybody out. It's going to happen. Tank hasn't knocked everybody out. Sonny Liston, Ernie Shavers, big punches. George Foreman didn't knock everybody out. Did he knock out Muhammad Ali? Hell no, he got stopped. You're not going to knock everybody out. So because he didn't stop Morrell, that's what y'all talking about. But we know, again, he was moving a lot. But even if he wasn't, okay, if he didn't knock him out so well, he beat him for 12 rounds. That the Cuba guy, the promoter, whoever this clown is, he really should have been smacked. And David told him at the post-fight press conference, I'm going to smack you. I'm going to smack you because you're talking too much. You're doing too much. Like, here it is, I'm coming in, I'm not saying much. I give Morrell back his belt because I really don't need it. I beat him already. And you still talking crap. Like I said, man, David Benavidez is not for the casual fans that just come to the fight just for the party, just for the drinks, just to hang out. They don't really even know these fighters. They just know, oh, man, oh, he knocked him out. Oh, that's it. That's why Tank gets all of this respect and love. No disrespect to Tank, because Tank is doing his job. I'm just saying the casuals know Tank, but they don't really know Benavidez. But the real boxing fans know Benavidez. He is the face of boxing, man. All right? He's taking over. And it's not about numbers. It's not about pay-per-view. It's not about money. What makes you the face of boxing is who you fight. Fighting the toughest fights and winning. That's why that Benavidez is the face of boxing. Not because of money or anything else. No. And even if he lose a fight or lost a fight, he's still fighting the best. So that keeps him in that spot anyway. But he's winning these fights. What more do you guys want? He fought an undefeated guy. Y'all said he was ready. He got power. He was going to knock Benavidez out. He got more power. Bob Santos, who's a clown trainer. One of the worst to me. Didn't have a game plan for Hector Luis Garcia when he fought Tank. But he said, see, this is how you know. He said that his amateur background was so good that was going to help him to win that fight with Tank. And what happened? He got stopped. Your amateur background is not going to help you in no professional fight. This is the pros. It's different rules. Not the same amount of rounds. Not the same anything. It's totally different. And then he's brought it up again with Morrell. He only had 100 and something amateur fights, only 5 losses. That don't translate into winning a professional fight. And Mickey Bay noted this on Mill City. He tried to tell Mill City that. Mill City kept saying, oh man, but so you're saying 100 and something, 5 losses. He said, that's not the pros. The pros is different. You can't translate that into the pros? Why y'all just don't get it? The pros is the pros, the amateurs is the amateurs, spawn is spawn. Even though they did say Morrell got stopped, knocked down in sparring. I don't know the truth of that, but Benavidez is the man. Face of boxing. Peace and blessings, y'all. In this corner, Boxing 24. Please subscribe to the page. Please leave your comments. Let me know how you feel. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.